Jai Jagannath viewers, welcome to our channel. We have already uploaded class 7th in chapter 2 geography NCERT book, that is the inside our 8. We have already part 1 and part 2. You can watch part 3 also we have uploaded. You can watch in the video section. So rocks are very useful to us. Obviously rocks are very useful. Hard rocks are used for making roads, houses and buildings. The rocks are used for what? To make roads, buildings, and houses. You use stones in many games. You also use stones in games like 7 stones like Pittu, Hoops, Tapu, Kit, 5 stones, Gitti. 5 stones. Have you played with using 5 stones? Yes, I have. I have played. You have also played. Okay. Find out some more short game by asking your grandparents, parents, neighbors, etc. Let's go. Collect picture of some monuments. You have to collect some picture of some monument like Taj Mahal and Rani Ka Bhav and Agra Fort, Red Fort, like, and find out what are the rocks used to build them. And you have to find out that that monument is built from which rock. Two pictures have been collected for you. Red fort, that is made up of red sandstone, red fort, and Taj Mahal is made up of white marble. Accordingly, you have to just collect some monument pictures, and you have to find in which rock that monument, that building of that monument was made. It is a task for you. Let's see how many of you do this task, and you collect that. Yes, marble is also a one type of rock. We have already given that that sedimentary rock. We have already example is the sedimentary rock or sorry. Ah yes, it is the metamorphic rock. Limestone changes into the marble. You will be surprised to know that one type of rock changes to another type under certain condition in a cyclic manner. The rock can be changed, can be converted into another form, condition that with certain conditions, certain cyclic conditions, cyclic manner. The process of transformation of rock from one to another. The changes when one changes, rock changes to another form. When the one rock changes to another rock form, it is called as the rock cycle. You have already learned when the molten magma cools, it solidifies. Previously, we have already discussed how the magma cools and it becomes solid and it becomes rock. We have already discussed it becomes igneous rock. These igneous rocks are broken into small parts and transported and deposited to form sedimentary rock. We have already discussed that part. We have given example of mountain. That part is by means of wind, water. The large igneous rock are being came to small fragmented portion. That particular portion of the igneous rock is called as the sedimentary rock. And in the sedimentary rock, you have the fossils. Can you recall? The rocks are subjected, yes, when the igneous and sedimentary rocks are subjected to heat and pressure, they change in metamorphic rocks. So under very high pressure and very high temperature, the igneous rocks and the sedimentary rocks are converted to metamorphic rocks. The metamorphic rocks, which are still under great heat and pressure, melt down to form molten magma. And now the metamorphic rock, if you give very pressure and very high temperature to metamorphic rock, then the metamorphic rock also melts, and it melts and it forms as magma. And as it forms magma, so where will it go? It goes to the interior of the earth. Magma is present in interior of Earth, That's why the metamorphic rock, when it is very heated, very pressurized, then it becomes a magma and it goes to interior of Earth. So it is a cycle. Can you understand that cycle? Just here is the example. Listen. Here if we discuss this picture in the part 3. So magma, this is the magma. Magma cools, lava comes out, and the lava comes and it becomes cools and it becomes solids, and the forms are called as rocks, igneous rocks. We have given example of intrusive and extrusive igneous rock. Recall that, okay? So the rocks, igneous rock, and it becomes small parts, fragments by wind and water. Fragments are called as sediments, and the small rock formed by these sediments are called as the sedimentary rock. So igneous rock is formed, and from igneous rock it is formed as a sedimentary rock. And the igneous rock and sedimentary rock, from igneous rock there are some sediments, and the sediments are converted into sedimentary rock. And this sedimentary rock and igneous rock. Listen, igneous rock directly converted into metamorphic rock. Direct arrow mark. Igneous rock direct arrow mark to metamorphic rock. And sedimentary rock is also direct converted into metamorphic rock. And the sedimentary rock, there are two arrow marks between sediments and sedimentary rock. That means the sedimentary rock can be broken into sediments, and the sediments would be deposited and would be converted into sedimentary rock. So that's why there are double arrow marks. That means sedimentary rock can be converted into sediments, and the sediments can be converted into deposited into sedimentary rock. Then that's why two arrow marks were there. Just notice that. So the metamorphic rock is given under high pressure and high temperature. It becomes lava and it becomes interior of Earth. This is the rock cycle. Yes, there is also a sedimentary rock to magma. There is a picture that the sedimentary rock directly converted into magma. It is also given that the very pressure, the sedimentary rock also can be converted into magma. Okay, have you any doubt? So this is the rock cycle. This molten magma again can cool down and solidify into just we have seen that how the magma converted into lava to solid, cooling to solid to igneous rock. This cycle continues. What is your doubt, Ulra? Yes, there is also a double arrow mark between the magma and igneous rock. That means double arrow mark, two arrow marks in a single line. In a single line, there are two arrow marks. That means the igneous rock also directly converted into magma. When the magma cools, it becomes igneous rock. Any doubt? Okay. Then rocks are what are the minerals found in your state? You have to, as we belong to Odisha state, so what we have the minerals? We have the manganese, we have the iron, we have the aluminium, like that. You have to just find out what are the other minerals found in Odisha. And if you it is a little task, you just complete it. In other state, you will you will read in chapters. There are some several chapters in higher class or in your class also. Which mineral is found in which state. But your task is to collect the data that in Odisha which minerals are found. Rocks are made up of different minerals. Uh, uh, in rocks you can find so many minerals, number of minerals. Minerals are naturally occurring substances which have certain physical property and definite chemical composition. मिनरल एक मिनरल is a natural substance. इस नेचुरल सब्सटेंस में आपको दिखा है आपका कुछ मीन इट हैज सम फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी मीन्स क्या है जो बॉइलिंग है वो जल बहुत जल्द मेल्ट होता है कि नहीं, और उसका अपीयरेंस कैसा है, वो जो रॉक का कलरिंग कैसा है, ये सब है उसका फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी। और केमिकल कंपोजिशन में उसमें कौन सा है, जैसे कि निकेल है, ये आयरन है, सिलिकॉन है, कौन केमिकल कंपाउंड है इस रॉक के अंदर, इस मिनरल के अंदर में, ये है उसका केमिकल कंपोजिशन। आई थिंक यू आर क्लियर। Minerals are very important to human kind. Minerals are very important. Example that is, it can be used as fuels like coal, natural gas, and petroleum. And industry also it can be used like iron industry, aluminum industry, gold industry, uranium. In medicine, in fertilizer also, the minerals can be used. Uranium. Uranium is a atom. You'll learn what is uranium. It is atom. In science, you can get your. It is atom like iron, like gold. Uranium is a nuclear atom. From that uranium, we can use nuclear bombs, atom bombs. From uranium is a radioactive element. That's why the atom bombs, nuclear bombs, and radioactive cell, that is you will use in just remember that it is a metal, it is a element and it is also a form of mineral. So let's discuss what are the three layer of it: metal core and crust or first metal core. What is a rock? So you can find that in the first line it is given that
any natural mass or any natural mass or any natural mass or mineral of water mineral matter that makes up the earth's crust is called rock.
name three type of rocks. Name three type of rocks.
Igneous rock, sedimentary rock, metamorphic rock.
How are extrusive and intrusive rocks just formed or just cooling? How the cooling forms? Slow cooling and very much last long time, late cooling. The process we have already discussed, you have just tried out. What do you mean by rock cycle? You have to draw this rock cycle and explain how the magma converted into igneous, then sedimented rocks, then metamorphic rock, then again magma. Just you write down this cycle, entire cycle process and draw a picture. What are the uses of rocks? You can use in various industry and in fuel and in fertilizer and chemical and medicine like that. What are the metamorphic rock? The sedimentary rock and igneous rock are converted in under high pressure and temperature. It will be converted into metamorphic rock. Then take the correct answer. The rock which is made up of molten magma, it is called as the molten magma. It is igneous rock. Whose book is this? It is wrong. Igneous rock is the correct answer. Then the innermost layer of earth is core. Coal, petroleum coals are example of minerals. Rocks which contain fossils are called sedimentary rocks. The thinnest layer of earth is called as the crust. Core is the innermost layer. Minerals, it is has definite mineral. It is definite chemical composition. Rocks, rocks used for roads and buildings. Clay changes into slate. Sial made up of silicon and aluminum. Just then we cannot go to the center of earth because its temperature is very high, and it is
Because it is 6,000 kilometer depth.
or 6,000 meter.
kilometer depth.
And it is very high temperature.
Temperature is very high.
Okay. Sedimented rocks are turned into sediments. We have already given example. Limestone is changed into marble. We have also given example. For fun, what are the minerals most commonly used in the following objects? Identify some more object. आपको ये मिनरल है, जैसे कि कढ़ाई हम कुकिंग में यूज करते हैं, ये जो ऑर्नामेंट हम पहनने के लिए, डिजाइन के लिए, फैशन के लिए यूज करते हैं, ये इयरिंग भी हम फैशन के लिए यूज करते हैं, ये है दिया का जो स्टैंड लैम्प है, तो लाइटनिंग के लिए यूज करते हैं, डेकोरेशन के लिए भी हम यूज करते हैं। आमेर आपको डोमेस्टिक यूज के लिए घरेलू काम में जो होता है, कांटा पीटने के लिए सब यूज होता है, कांटा पीटने के लिए, नहीं तो किसी की कोप पीटने के लिए ना क्या। देन इट इज अ बेल, ये आपको जो मंदिर में होता है, मंदिर में होता है, और स्कूल में भी आपके एक बेल बजता है। 4 बज गए, चलो फिर चलते। उसके बाद है जो पैन और तावा, वो खाने के लिए, कुकिंग करने के लिए। कौन खाता है पान और तावा? ओके ओके, you just write down this task in your notebook. You will check in the next class, and you just read this chapter thoroughly. Thank you for watching.